After the gritty realism of On the Waterfront, the Academy went the complete opposite direction. Marty is a small, intimate, romantic drama directed by Delbert Mann and starring Ernest Borgnine, who you may recognize as the voice of Mermaid Man. Evil! The film follows the character of Marty, a shy, kind-hearted butcher in his 30s who's constantly being pressured by his friends and family to settle down and get married. Convinced he'll never find love, Marty reluctantly agrees to spend an evening at a dance hall, where he meets Clara, a quiet and lonely schoolteacher. The two immediately connect, but their budding romance is threatened when the people closest to Marty begin trying to convince him that Clara isn't good enough. At just 90 minutes, Marty is the shortest Best Picture winner in Oscar history. The romance between Marty and Clara is incredibly sweet. They're both shy, awkward, and lacking in confidence, which makes their relationship feel genuine. I found myself invested every time those two were on screen together. Ernest Borgnine is fantastic in the lead role. Marty is such an ordinary, relatable character, and it becomes impossible not to root for him. The drama doesn't come from some grand conflict, but from the people around Marty. His mother fears she'll lose her son if he gets married, while his best friend doesn't want to be left behind. Their motivations are understandable, but I still found them frustrating. At the beginning of the film, they keep pressuring Marty to find someone, and then when he finally does, they're suddenly against it. And what bothered me the most is that they never really acknowledged how selfish they've been. I also wasn't a fan of the way everyone kept talking about Clara as though she was unattractive. It felt a little sexist, and like the film was trying to force conflict that didn't really need to be there. I did enjoy parts of the film. The romance is genuinely charming, and Ernest Borgnine carries the whole thing with a wonderful performance. But whenever Marty and Clara weren't sharing the screen, I found my interest start to drift. The film won 4 Oscars: Best Picture, Best Director for Delbert Mann, Best Actor for Ernest Borgnine, and Best Adapted Screenplay. The film is remembered as one of the smallest and most personal films to ever win Best Picture. Unlike other winners of its time, it doesn't rely on spectacle or historical events. Instead, it's celebrated for proving that an ordinary story about ordinary people could be just as emotionally powerful. But I'd give it just 3.5 stars. Marty has a genuinely lovely central romance and a fantastic lead performance, but I wish the rest of the film had kept me invested.